Let me show you how you can make your footage look cinematic in Premiere Pro. First thing, we are going to create a sequence. Come over to this project section, click on this icon, and choose Sequence. A new pop-up window will open, switch to Settings, and leave the editing mode to Custom. Change the time base frequency to 24 frames per second. Also, change the horizontal frame size to 800 to get a cinematic ratio. Do not forget to turn on these two options, and confirm. Now that we have created a cinematic sequence, simply import your media and place it onto the timeline. You must choose the Keep Existing settings, and we will have a perfect cinematic ratio. Now, let's jump to the color grading. Go to the Windows tab and enable the Lumetri Color section. Then, in this panel, extend the basic correction. Now, from color settings, slightly reduce the temperature and also the saturation to give the video a darker cinematic look. Then, in light settings, increase contrast, while decreasing highlights, shadows, whites, and also the blacks. You can see that our video clip looks very similar to a movie scene now. To enhance it further, extend this creative section, then in Adjustments, increase the faded film just a little bit, and also increase the sharpen, which gives the clarity to our video, enhancing its quality. I will also suggest lowering the vibrance and saturation to make it even better. Next step is to extend the curves option, and under Hue Saturation Curves, we are going to make changes to the hue versus saturation section. Just increase the hue amount, while reducing the saturation, just like me. Make sure your pattern is similar to mine, for perfect results. Now scroll down to Saturation versus Saturation, and make a line graph just like this, but you can play with it according to your video until you are fully satisfied. You can see how different and cinematic our video looks from the original source, but we are not done yet. Extend the last vignette option and set the amount to -20. Vignette adds a darker shade around the edges of your video. You can always skip this part, but I surely like it. You can also modify these settings to change how the vignette effect looks, but I think the default is best. Then we move to the effect controls. First, make sure the timeline slider is at the start. Then click on this stopwatch icon beside the scale. Now move the timeline slider to the end and change the scale value to 120. A perfect slow zoom effect has been added, mesmerizing the viewer into the scene. Another effect that can do it is Gaussian blur. Simply add this to the video. Now, from Effect Controls, choose this pen tool and make a rectangle around the edges of your video, just like I am doing right now. Then increase the blurriness to 10 and choose this inverted option. Also, increase the feather amount so the blur looks more natural and blended. At last, right-click on the clip and open Speed/Duration settings. Extend the time interpolation, choose Optical Flow, and confirm. The simple video clip has been turned into a professional cinematic scene.